Hey, everybody. Welcome to Kame House Party for yet another week. My name is Aaron.
My name is Vince.
And this is the universe's only improv, comedy, Dragon Ball, watch-along program in the universe. That's it. We sent Ryan Gosling and his pet rock out to look for it. Couldn't find any other ones.
I am Rocky. I like balls.
Balls. I haven't seen it.
Neither have I.
I know that Rock that Rock loves shit.
That's right. That Rock loves to repeat things that he likes or they like or it likes.
And we like to talk about Dragon Ball on these here microphones. We're going through the whole dang ass thing, one episode at a time. We're trying to watch everything Dragon Ball. And that's what this is. You know.
Yeah.
I'd like to think someone listening has some knowledge about it. If you're just coming in here blind, like, hey, I like this title. Let me give it a listen. Well, thank you.
Yeah, if you judged a book by its cover, thanks.
Good. That's what covers are for, friend. It's a bad expression.
Hey, it's a bad expression. Like most American sayings, kind of don't. They miss the point.
But we won't miss the point of getting into the fun of head of talking about Dragon Ball. But first, we have to do a little something called Kame housekeeping. We're responsible adults. We clean up after ourselves. We make sure that it is a warm, welcoming space for everyone to listen to. And the first part of Kame housekeeping is and I don't want to brag, the world famous
Toot toot.
UN sanctioned
Beep beep.
we'll never leave. And 2026 Olympic Committee approved. Don't fact check us on that.
Womp.
1 minute roundup. Duck sounds.
I feed the ducks every day. Every day I come out here and I sit on my bench and I feed the ducks some stale bread.
Would you mind if someone like myself sits down next to you to also feed these beautiful ducks?
Well, I say that's fine with me.
Okay.
You just gotta show me some ID. I gotta make sure you're old
ID?
enough to feed the ducks.
I don't want to say my age out loud, but I think surely I'm old enough to feed the ducks. Look at me.
Now I'm scanning from the base of your clodhoppers all the way to the white wisps of your hair. But in today's society, I don't know what's real or fake. Are you old enough to feed the ducks? You gotta show me your ID.
Oh no, I left. I didn't realize this was the thing in this AI world that I could be AI.
See, I didn't even say that. I think you just told on yourself.
I mean, look, you're very smart to ask that question. Let me try and keep it a little lighter for you.
Okay, all right. Show me. Put your hands up in front of your face.
Okay, I'm putting my 12-fingered hands up. And scene.
That's right. Teach your old people how to spot AI.
Yep.
That's right. Your old people. I don't know. I don't care if they're related to you, but if they're old and they're yours, take care of them.
Who can claim this old person? Who's here to pick them up?
Look, Aaron, this might sound crazy. This is so far from Dragon Ball, which we will get into. But you know how there's Big Brother, Big Sister programs?
Yes.
Should we have grandson and granddaughter programs for lonely old people? Think about it. Middle school age kids who want to get some extra college credit early, because those institutions aren't going away. Sorry.
Yeah.
That'd be a wicked way to get some extra credit.
An extra curriculum. And you there's gotta be some wacky adventures.
Yeah, are you kidding me? If even one of them is Johnny Knoxville in disguise.
If you run into a Robert De Niro, you're gonna have a bad, meaning good time.
God, I forgot we had Bad Grandpa season a few years ago.
Is that why we don't respect the elderly? There are too many movies about grandparents going on wild adventures, and like, you're a joke.
80 for Brady? Come on now.
These old ladies just want to watch football and eat hot wings. I watched half of it on a plane.
They don't want to get pecked by Tom.
No, replace the E with maybe an RI, and now you got something. They meet Guy Fieri. I think one of them enters. If you out there want me and Vince to watch 80 for Brady as a Patreon, we'll do it. Fuck it. We'll do it live. We'll do it as a Twitch stream. We'll talk about 80 for Brady.
God damn it. I'm just going to pre-rent it on YouTube.
Here's the thing. Kind of fun. It's not like bad.
Well, all the ladies are so fun to watch. I watched Grace and Frankie. That show rules. It
is half the cast of Grace and Frankie. You got Aunt May.
That's right. Ooh, Aunt May.
Not
old
that
or new
one.
Aunt May. Either way, ooh, yeah. Finish it.
From the Raimi movies? No.
Yeah, from the Raimi movies, baby.
The Andrew Garfield one, his Aunt May. Sally Field, there we go.
That one, okay.
And then a fourth to round out the gang. We can't talk about Brady all day.
No, we can't.
That's later. We have to get to the next part of Kame housekeeping. Just kidding. We're still in one part, which is the 1 minute roundup, because what you heard was a little itty bitty improv scene we do to tighten or stretch our muscles, whatever the day calls for. That gets us ready for the 1 minute roundup proper, which, pinkies out, is where one of us has to summarize everything that we have covered in Dragon Ball thus far. We are talking about almost 400 episodes of Dragon Ball. Yeah, that's a lot.
If we do the math, it's 393 as of this record.
Ooh. Hey, I don't know maths. That's what I'll say. But yeah, that's a lot. That's a lot that has to summarize. A daunting task for any human being, but we're professionals, and we're going to use AI for this, actually. So here we go.
We're modern men.
Claude, can you summarize Dragon Ball? That's a good bit. I will never do it because fuck them.
Yeah. Yeah, why would we waste the water when I'm just as efficient? Ready?
All right, Vince, go. You need more.
Ugh.
All right. If you drunk a gallon, I think it would be less than asking some robot to do it. No, we're men, and we round up. We like hard labor, like rounding up Dragon Ball, which Vince is gonna do. So maybe you're a new listener. You're not lost in where we're at in Dragon Ball. Maybe you haven't listened to us in a while. No worries. We're going to gently guide you into today's discussion with this roundup. And the only thing I have to ask is, Vince, are you ready to round up without the aid of AI?
Aaron, I'm going to take a deep breath, lean forward so everybody can see my cool hat. Because just like Jalen Brunson, I am ready. And here I go. Collect 7 mystical orbs called Dragon Ball, so you can wish for anything you want. this story follows little Goku. He turns in from a boy to a man fighting along the way, defeating the Red Ribbon Army and various other enemies, and he turns into friends. Some of those friends die along the way, so they have to use the Dragon Balls to wish him back. There's some Saiyans from space. Oh, Goku's an alien? Yeah, he has to go to Namek to get those Dragon Balls because they're the original Dragon Balls to wish all his friends back to life. Along the way, he fights Frieza, best dude in the universe. He comes back to Earth. Frieza is like, I'm going to kill everybody, but then Trunks, a boy from the future, steps in and kills Frieza and then tells Goku he's going to die of a heart attack, that androids come. They have to fight all the androids. One bug android Goku can't quite beat, so he has his son do it. Later on, Gohan, he's the star of the show for a little bit. He goes to high school, and then there's another tournament, but Goku's back from the dead, and Majin Buu's there. The Supreme Kai's there, Supreme Being in the universe. They're talking about having to stop Majin Buu, and they haven't been successful. Vegeta's dead. Gohan's missing in action. Piccolo and Krillin just saved Goten and Trunks, and now they're on the lookout.
My co-host is black. His fashion sense is nifty. We both like anime. Round up in 60.
Oh! Damn. Damn, son. Where'd you find this?
Great roundup. Everyone is now ready for the episode ahead and for the next part of Kame housekeeping. And again, thank you. If I didn't say that before, thank you for the roundup.
Well, thank you for listening.
Mm-hmm. But we got to talk about how we watched two different versions of the episode. I watch the original Japanese language with English subtitles. Vince watches the English dub from the now defunct Funimation Corporation. And look, when we do that, sometimes there are differences. They may be large, they may be small, but they're fun to look at, to compare, and contrast. And the first difference is usually the title. So, Vince, will you please give us the title for your episode?
Yes, Aaron, I will give you the title of my episode with a little bit of gusto, because here it comes. Episode 240 of Dragon Ball Z Revival.
Ooh, this episode's going to be in a big tent. And we're going to fan ourselves.
Yes.
I never had to go to any of those. Ironically, thank God.
You know, sometimes those mysterious ways work out in our favor.
We were always air conditioned.
Same here.
My title has none of that. Are there E's, A's, I's even? Yes, of course.
Some crucial vowels in there.
The Wordle guesses are certainly in my title. But
you're not gonna make a Ryan Seacrest joke? He's the host of Wheel now.
Oh, is he?
Uh-huh.
Great. Maybe I do need to adopt an old person. I'll know these things.
You can adopt Pat Sajak. He needs something to do now.
We won't. Too dark. I won't go there because my title is a hopeful one. Oh. In fact, that word might even be in the title, because for episode 240 of Dragon Ball Z from the original Japanese language translated is Enormous Hope, a new finishing technique for the little squirts.
I have to say it because the little squirts. Ew.
Little squirts.
Yuck.
What are words we shouldn't call children? Squirts?
Yeah.
Tykes is fine, I think.
I think Tykes is fine. Dolls? No.
Ugh.
No. That I've heard some older people reference children as like a little doll. Oh, what a doll. No. They have autonomy. They are not playthings.
Mm-hmm.
Babes. That pig did go to the city, so maybe we can. Right?
After once they are 12 months, get it out of here.
Yeah, that's fine. I think that's it. I think if we went any further, we'd have an unhealthy association with children. So let's move on.
Yeah, we're both childless men, and we solved it. But let's get to the. It kind of is a bunch of dads just having a hangout when we get into this episode, which is something I don't think I've thought about in Dragon Ball. That they're all just dads kind of hanging out, trying to protect their kids now.
That's a really insightful take on this episode of Dragon Ball. Kind of literally the sins of the father, in a way, to a point. That's
true.
That's really good.
Look
at us.
Someone smart has like a 3-hour essay about this.
I guarantee it's the subject of someone's dissertation or thesis project. Dragon Ball, a father-son tale with lessons we can all learn.
I summon the eternal father, Piccolo, and the father who stepped up. Yeah, someone get your PhD on that. But the most un-PhD member of the group is freaking out because he's sort of realizing what has happened, what is going on. He's like, here's the deal. Yeah, I'm awake. But me and Vegeta were pretty evenly matched. So if he failed, I don't know what we're going to do. And Krillin, a talking point I want to bring up is in mine. Krillin's like, hey, I'm glad you didn't die. I mean, you still have your halo. You know what I mean. Actually, I'm confused about the whole situation. And I'm like, so am I, Krillin. What? Goku's dead. These are we know that. He has his bod.
Yep.
Can he double die?
These are good questions because I mean, as far as we understand, like Goku could die again in Otherworld, right? Because there was the whole thing of like if he fell off off of Snake Way, he'd never be able to come back up. So maybe he would just be trapped somewhere. Here, though, could he die a second time? Or would he just return to Otherworld if that were to be the case?
I like that in the sense of you go back.
Yeah, because he's only got a day, right? And we do kind of learn that through more of the exposition. It is very, very funny that in both of our episodes, they do the exact same joke about Krillin being confused. It's like, I'm so glad you're alive, or dead, or you're here. That's what matters. Like,
Goku, yeah, Goku is here. And then he's basically like, I do wish Vegeta and or Gohan were here because we could do a little something I learned called fusion. Dende has heard of this. He's been doing his Kai homework. It is something that the Metamorons, Meta, like the shitty company.
Yep.
Morons, but with an A at the end. So morons.
Interesting.
Is how it's spelled in the subtitles. But they have a technique where basically two beings of equal size and power can come together. Who knows how at this point? But it's a 1 + 1 = 3 situation. They become a more powerful being than they were separately.
And Krillin gets a laugh line in mind because he mishears fusion and says, Fuchsia? Like the color of my shirt, sort of?
18 and I have been looking at samples. We're repenting Kame House.
Which is the color of Kame House, right? Like, isn't fuchsia like a light pink-ish red?
Fuchsia is one, for some reason, the joke color. That everyone, if you need a color to be kind of funny, you say fuchsia or mauve. Close second.
Puce is also in the running.
You know what? Puce is underrated, I gotta say.
You got to go back to Monsters Inc. 01 for that.
Ooh.
Mike Wazowski has Sully has a very funny line when he's looking through the papers that Mike leaves behind. He goes, the golden rods go to so-and-so.
Mm-hmm.
The yellow ones go to this. And Puce goes to, oh, that's Puce. And I was like, yeah, fucking good. That's a good joke.
Good. Billy Crystal and Pixar, you did it. You did it again.
You did it again, Billy.
I forget. He does have a laugh line. I forgot what it was. I guess it was unremarkable for me to not write it down. Because I'm more concerned about how Goku tries to Saiyan-splain fusion to Piccolo. It was like, been there, done that. We get a flashback to Winnie. A very long flashback, actually.
I didn't think they would play the whole scene, but they played like the entire scene of Piccolo going to Nail, explaining that Nail gave up his power. And they play the entire sequence of, I feel great. This is incredible. I could do anything.
I was just like, where's that Piccolo?
I mean, he's facing a threat that is so much bigger than they've ever felt before. And he does say to Goku in like another kind of table setting of the stakes, if we don't stop Boo here on this planet, nothing will stop him from destroying every bit of life in the universe. That's where Piccolo's at. And he understands he is very much powerless to impact Boo's or even slow him down at this point.
I don't think this happens, but there is some of just like, I feel like there's a version where Piccolo's like, I guess I have to go to New Namek and suck everyone up.
I wish, like in the game plans, like it wasn't even addressed because technically Goku could instant transmission to New Namek. He can lock on to their probably signature and get there. But I guess could Piccolo convince the Namekians to do that and sacrifice themselves? Because if they fuse with Piccolo, they can't get wished back because Nail never got wished back, right?
Who wants to fuck to save the universe? You. Yeah, you. You look strong.
Leopard Slug, me? I hate to say it, but I'm a virgin.
Hey, so was I.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm not alone?
I said was. Let's not get too ahead of ourselves. But if you fused with me, then you won't be.
Wow. I didn't think the stakes could be so high or that I could be so filled with water.
Yeah, we'll ring you out. You're cool. Look, there's two other Namekians in here with me. I just want to be up front.
My first time's going to be a orgy?
I mean, we don't like labels.
But do you like socks?
Hold on. Checking feet. No.
Yes, then it is an orgy. And seed.
Have I heard? Was that a comedy Bang Bang?
That was a grade school joke.
What?
The real definition of an orgy is 5 people in a room with no socks on.
Interesting.
That's what I heard. That might be a Delaware specific.
Wow.
But I don't think that's true.
I think other things have to go on. You telling me the beach is some sort of orgy?
Oh, they're not in a room.
That's true.
Look.
I mean, we didn't wear socks and we were bare feet and free at our house. So maybe every night at dinner.
Maybe every night at dinner you guys were engaging in some orgies.
No slippers.
Or in your case, it would have been a group mukbang.
I believe my dad did wear slippers around the house. Type of sock.
Good man.
This is new information for me. Let us know if is this a common schoolyard discussion? Like about how red 5 makes your penis small.
Yep.
Or it was yellow 5, my mistake.
Or if alligators live in the New York City sewer system. Mm-hmm. That was also a grade school thing.
Well, Ma'am Donnie got rid of them, so.
That's true.
We gave them jobs.
Who do you think's picking up all the trash now? Yeah. Who's going through the bins?
They're keeping
the New York City Gators, of course.
You know they go, it's a living. Any chance they get.
They wait for somebody to walk by the trash bags.
So I can't believe they got an alligator doing
It's a living.
And
they speak.
And we're unionized.
Yeah.
So Piccolo's like, I know a little something about fusion, buddy. And then everyone's like, cool, this sounds great. This might be our only thing. How do we do this? And we learned that 1, it would take about a week for Goku to teach someone this. He only has a day here on Earth. And he's actually never done it before because he's too strong.
I like that. Yeah, that's good.
He's like, they got to be the same power. And Goku's like, there's not really anyone else in the other world at the same level as me. So I never did it. I just read magazines about it.
No, it's interesting because in mine, he's like, oh, well, in Otherworld, there just wasn't anybody close enough to like Saiyan close enough to a Saiyan for me to do it. Not like I was too strong for the entire other universe.
I tried. I was fusion hoeing around and it didn't work.
I was Piccolo, I was cruising for a fusion. Me and King Kai got in his ride, went downtown looking for someone to fuse.
Goku, you were catcalling for a fusion partner.
That's right. I said, yoo-hoo! Anybody strong enough to fuse with Goku?
You're waving a hanky.
Hello, boys, or whatever you are.
Yeah, we'll go the Sabrina Carpenter route and not the other cruising type.
The other cruising route?
I don't
know that one, Piccolo.
I don't feel confident speaking to that culture, so I won't. But Bugs Bunny in a dress calling for boys, I can talk to that all day.
I pulled my leg, the hem of my pants up to show my calf, and nobody took the bait.
No what? That's impossible, Goku. Krillin's drooling right now.
It's not impossible, Piccolo. Somebody called the cops on us.
Indecent exposure.
To power. Wow.
Yeah, Goku, he's too strong.
He's too strong.
Won't someone please fuse with him? And so they're like, well, I guess it's hopeless. And then finally, as we zoom in onto the reflection of these...
I love that shot. That was so good.
A reflection of these dads in Popo's jewel in his turban. Zoom out. Popo plainly states, hey, you have 2 kids. They're the same power level. Because I know. Same size. Can they do it? And they're like, yeah. That'll work. Krillin is so excited about this that Krillin dances with Popo. And what I don't like is that to make it look good, they shrunk Popo down to Krillin size.
Yes. Dude, there are other scenes on everybody being off model. Like after the fidelity of the last episode, the line weight is wrong in every single scene. The line weight for characters is different. The scale is just bonkers. And yeah, I love that Krillin is like, Popo's a genius. Hooray for Popo the genius. We have to call him Popo the genius.
I mean, when Popo drops a new album,
I'll be there for it.
mm-hmm.
I skipped Drake's album so I could have the energy for Popo's new album drop.
Tyler, the Creator, Popo the genius.
Oh, God. No, I can't. I can't come.
Are you registering Popo the Genius as a URL?
Am I going on SoundCloud and establishing a presence under Popo the Genius? That's fucking good. I'll just change my title profile to Popo
there you
the
go.
Genius. Duh Genius.
There you go. And yeah, so the new plan is like, hey, when they wake up, Goku's going to teach them how to fuse. When Goku leaves, Piccolo's going to take over the training.
They're going to need a new dad when I'm gone. Piccolo?
It's like, you had me at new dad. He loves this.
He does love it.
In mine, this is, again, maybe a word we need to stop using for children. He goes, yeah, he'll teach them, quote, until the Pee-wees master fusion.
Okay.
The Pee-wees.
Pee-wees? I think we can live with Pee-wees until they get to the age where they do coach pitch, right? Because Pee-wee leagues, that's a whole thing. We can't upend the Pee-wee league industry. It's a huge part of the American economy.
After T-ball, no longer.
No longer. Call them young people.
Yes.
Youngins.
Yeah.
Youngins works.
Preteen.
Okay?
Ooh, youngins is good.
Yeah. Preteens, the correct medical term.
Unless you are some sort of doctor, a medical one, not just in poetry.
Make the distinction, Aaron. Let them know.
You cannot call them prepubescents.
Nope. Mm-mm.
Even if you're a parent.
Nah.
No.
Preteens.
Mm-hmm.
Tweens even.
Tweens is fine.
It's a small window of time, so get it in.
Well, the getting's good.
Mm-hmm.
And much like Boo and Bobbity, as we move on to a new scene, Boo's getting his fun in while the getting's good. They pass by a fair. It's not the great state fair because people were there. There was a roller coaster.
Oh!
I visited DC
I know
recently.
you were there. You were there. You could speak on it. You can speak on it.
The numbers are misreported. But Boo just has like a fun time. He's like, oh, I'm just gonna essentially a roller coaster tycoons himself. Flies along the track. And one thing I didn't get was Bobbity kind of freaking out. And I'm like, he had to have been going much faster than this, flying through the air.
But hey, as someone who is kind of a speed freak when it comes to amusement parks, there's a difference between a fast ride and a roller coaster, right? Because maybe some of our listeners are lucky enough to go to the new Disney and ride that Fast and Furious ride, which is the old Disney test track, which was just a slot car that went really fast, did some drifts and broke through some barriers. Like that was the whole ride. Because like Rock and Roller Coaster, same level of speed, but the intensity of the G-forces and the turns. I'm just assuming Bobbity he's not used to that, being in space for so long and being a bug man. But I love this scene, and I'm so happy that you mentioned Roller Coaster Tycoon, because when Boo and Bobbity are kind of done following the track, Boo just like headbutts the back of the train car, and all the people die and fall off. And I was like, that's just like what I used to do in the 2000s on Roller Coaster Tycoon 3.
You're like, we're done. Get him off the track.
Sometimes you just had to build a roller coaster that went up, down, and launched them into a lake.
And it is honestly one of the funniest cuts in the show.
So fucking funny.
I laugh so much when they cut to commercial.
Ah!
Hey Jane,
Hey, Jacqueline.
what do you think the most significant YA book series like the 2000s to the 2010s is?
Oh, definitely the Hunger Games.
No, I mean like...
Like, Twilight. That's the best
No,
one.
I'm talking about the Percy Jackson series by Riordan.
I've not heard of those. If I wanted to listen to a funny podcast about those, what would you suggest?
Well, I would recommend Unwise Girls, which you and I host. This is a podcast where we reread, analyze, and frequently joke about the books of the Rick Riordan-verse. And we see why people call these the best young adult magical series of the 2000s.
And we always take time to declare which characters are canonically, factually not cishet, because Rick Riordan is not the boss of us.
Listen to Unwise Girls every Friday, wherever you get your podcasts. Brought to you by the Moonshot Network.
Let's head on back to Capsule Corp. Why not?
Mm-hmm.
All the regulars are there. They're about to summon Shenlong. Videl. This is her first time for this, so she's very skeptical about all of this. I believe the line she says is, "It's unbelievable that a dragon can come out of those balls."
She may have a pretty enough face, but her skull sure is thick.
Ooh, similar to mine.
Yeah, that's what Oolong says in response.
Oolong, back down. Gohan will beat you.
Yes. Gohan will turn you into bacon quick.
Honestly, Chi-Chi would probably do it for him. It's her meal ticket.
That's right.
And then I don't know. I'm curious what they did in yours. Because Roshi's comment is simply to Bulma. Is like, Bulma, I hope you say that spell well.
A little rhyme joke.
Yeah. Everyone's mad because they're like, it's a bad joke. And I feel like maybe something got missed in translation. So I don't know if he said a joke in yours.
I got you, because there is a joke in mine.
Okay.
The joke is first with Yamcha. And this is like clearly dubbed in as they're panning across different people. Because Yamcha's like, Bulma, you still remember all the sayings? You're going to summon the dragon correctly, right? You don't want to end up like Frieza. Because Frieza didn't know the words. So they couldn't summon the dragon. And then you get a cut to Roshi being like, I think Frieza did it wrong. He was wearing clothes when he did it. Or he was wearing too many clothes. And then everybody groans.
Oh, boy. He was naked. He was naked the whole time.
He was super naked. He was just sitting in a chair. But we get a button to this joke because Oolong then calls him a chauvinist. Which is like such a fun rejoinder of his chauvinistic or misogynistic comment about Videl. And I was like, all right, dubbing team. If you know one thing, it's how to demean women.
Not a chauvinistic pig. Which would have been just add that one. You can miss a flap for the pig.
Yeah, you can miss a flap from that. Just linger on the Ox King's massive leg. Aaron, in this scene, we cut to 3 different people, and they are all like standing 5 yards apart and still within Ox King's shoulder width. His leg is bigger than Roshi. Roshi comes up to his knee. It makes no sense. Videl's also just as tall as Roshi, which also makes no sense.
Videl is like crotch level to Ox King. It's crazy. Like, you weren't that big. How do you fit in the house?
He has no lines. It's such an interesting scene, and I completely forgot that this happened at this point in the show. I was like, oh, I forgot that they actually used the Dragon Balls before some other major events occur.
Mm-hmm.
And Yamcha's the one that actually makes the first wish.
Oh, I hate this.
I hated this too.
Because it's Bulma. So we'll go back to something else. But
Yeah.
once Bulma summons Shenlong in the middle of the city, she's like, oh, I actually don't know how to word this. And Yamcha's like, come on, just say, bring everyone back to life who died today, except the bad guys. I'm like,
No! You fool!
Everyone?
Yeah.
That's a lot.
But also, I think Bulma was trying to phrase it in a way that could also have brought Vegeta back.
She doesn't know for sure. That's true. She doesn't know for sure, but she did have an inkling, but she didn't bring that up.
Yeah. But everybody else was like, I think Roshi, or no, was it Dr. Briefs? Whoever did call Bulma out, be like, oh, I know why you're hesitating. You just want to make sure that everybody that Vegeta killed is brought back. Oh, It is Dr. Briefs, because it's like, I see. You want to make sure that everybody who your Vegeta killed comes back, eh, Bulma? She's like, yes, father.
It's his Vegeta. That's your son-in-law.
Yeah. But you wanted to go back to the moment that Shenlong is summoned, the sky darkens on the lookout, just as the plan has been established by the dads on their high horse.
Mm-hmm.
And they panic because they're like, oh no, this is going to ruin the plan if we can't use the Dragon Balls for over a year and blah, blah, blah. Goku's trying desperately to lock on to Bulma and even contact her telepathically in mind, but he cannot. There's too much going on down on Earth.
And he simply says that their ki is hard to lock onto. And my guess was just like, weak as fuck.
Low power ass.
And I'm like, well, 18's there. Like, no.
Can't. She doesn't have a power signature the same way.
Key to sense.
Yamcha apparently can't even fucking fly anymore. So what are you going to do? Lock onto linen?
It's like, you know Ponchi's power signature, don't you?
Krillin's like, I sure do.
I keep track. Yeah. I mean, you have that, but you also have when Shenlong is summoned. This is a real thing I wanted to talk about, actually.
Hell yeah. Get into it.
There's a background character in one panning shot of the city that has a bug eye, but it's like a telescopic bug eye. And normally you don't see those in a side profile. So it's just this still frame of a woman with a test tube size eyeball coming out.
It's really good. And it begs the question, is this the first time they've summoned the dragon? No, this is the first time they've summoned the dragon in the middle of the city, right?
I think so. They're usually out and about, out in the country.
Yeah, it was just funny to finally show people reacting. And I think it's also important, Aaron, that we remark that in the last couple of episodes, no Hercule, meaning magic shit, has been happening left and right. So it reinforces our theory that Hercule is the being that because of his negative energy and because he is a dickhead, the magic leaves the world when he is present. That's why he can't fly. That's why he has no imagination.
He's in a void. You're right.
Mm-hmm.
He repels any wonder.
He's like a character from Jujutsu Kaisen born with no cursed energy. Well,
Interesting.
a statistic anomaly that freaks people out. Ew.
Hero does freak me out. But we have Goku. He does find them. Instant transmissions down there. Chi-Chi, of course, is happy to see Goku. Immediately is mad because where are the kids?
Where are my boys at?
And then Goku's response is very funny. In mine, he says, "There ain't time for this. I'll tell you later."
Yep. They won't let Goku use slang in America. I don't know why he can't say ain't.
Yeah. He's a country lad.
He's a country bumpkin, and it would be so nice for him to actually get like to feel that way. But hey, look, dubs are what they are. And they got a dub, right? They did successfully bring everybody who was killed today back to life that wasn't a bad guy, including Kibito.
Yes.
The right hand to the Supreme Kai, who wakes up, has his own exposition memory dump. We get to see him die by the hands of Deborah once more.
This is like 10 episodes ago. What are you doing?
And then begins to freak out, realizing, oh, the Supreme Kai! Oh, that's my meal ticket. What the hell?
Boss! He's not on Slack. I forget. It's been maybe we do need a flashback because I've forgotten what he sounds like. So they weren't wrong.
What does Kibito sound like? It's a little bit like, well, this is the loudest Kibito has been as he kind of freaks out about what's been happening. Because he's like, I've been brought back to life? But how? Wait, I remember what happened. Where's the Supreme Kai? I must find him. Kind of like that.
Okay. Yeah. But he's
like
back.
A little reserved, but like a formal, always put together. This Kibito.
Yeah. It's like, the Grand Kai's not answering my emails. It says he's on vacation on Slack.
He didn't mark himself as out of office. The process.
We
can't get this into the system.
He didn't put forward a coverage plan.
Oh God! Moving on. We gotta move on. I can't live in this world too long.
Yeah, you only got a day.
I only got a day.
So I think we also see I think the other interesting thing is that Shin is still trying to reach Gohan. He's sweating like crazy. He's trying to work past it. We see Gohan has not woken up, which means he was not dead. But he's nearly dead, as the Princess Bride would say.
That's right.
And then I think the plan is Goku's like, crud, I'm too late. They made a wish. What do we do, Dende? And Dende's like, oh, actually, it's it's scheduled. If they only made one wish, the boss will only be gone for 4 months. So that's not too big a deal. Tell Shenlong he's done for end his contract. Send him home early.
Yeah, I love that because of course, like this is Shenron 2.0, Shenlong 2.0, right? This is Dende's version, so they get 2 wishes. And I love that he has a save state, and I love how impatient he is these days because the minute he's summoned, he's just like, all right, let's get this done. I've got places to be. And then when Goku's just like, hey, we're good. We'll see you later. He's like, right. Great.
All right, cool.
Now I can get back to watching my movie. But the 4 months thing, that's also like a wild specific to drop in this scenario. Aaron, do you think there could have been a use for that wish?
Because they never talk about like, hey, can I be as powerful as Boo? Hey, Shenlong, make me. Which is the antithesis of Dragon Ball and shonen anime in general. They only wish. Yeah, they really don't. Because that's the thing. It could be devastating. And I think we've had people ask for some sort of power boost before. In Dragon Ball Superhero, Shenlong's like, oh, here's some more power just to have for funsies. Yeah. This is a punch card moment.
Yeah. He's like, oh, 10th one's free, Piccolo. Here's Here's the power you're asking for, and a little bit of extra.
Yeah.
We cooked too many fries, Piccolo. You want them?
A Shenlong's dozen.
But yeah, I was racking my brain, like, what could they have used that wish for?
Can he seal Boo back up? At least try.
I have a feeling, though, that, like, because Shenron is only as powerful as Dende, right?
True.
That Dende probably is not powerful enough to, like, seal Boo away, or, like, Shenron could not produce a power big enough to rival Boo because of the scale, right?
Yeah. That's okay. That makes sense.
But if Goku wasn't sure where Vegeta and Gohan were, and if they needed to gather, like, the Supreme Kai, who they're looking for, Gohan, who they can't confirm is dead or alive, and Vegeta, which we know was killed, like,
that's true. That could have been
Goku just said, if Vegeta was here, we could learn the fusion dance.
It'd still be, I mean, no, well, yes, but it couldn't be Goku doing the dance. It would have to be like, well, Vegeta and Gohan, you two have to learn this dance
That's
and do
right.
it together, which is very interesting.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, Vegeta, you just can't keep punching him in the stomach during this dance.
Why, Kakarot? He needs it. He deserves it, actually.
Yeah, I'm tough, Dad. I can do it.
You don't seem so tough right now, Gohan.
No, I can. If him repeatedly punching me in mostly the groin, but sometimes the stomach, is what it takes to fuse, I'll do it.
At least that part of your Saiyan blood still works. Also, why are you so tall?
That's true.
It's not very Saiyan of you.
Oh, if we use a third wish, I'd wish to be shorter.
You fool!
Surely you don't want to be taller, right?
I would wish to be taller.
But your pride, Vegeta, you wouldn't let it happen.
You know what they say, Gohan? Pride cometh before the tall.
Good one.
Ha! Take this, since you got the joke.
Still not fused, huh?
I guess I'm just doing it wrong.
Oh, my dad's been gone for 2 days. What are we doing?
Sorry, guys. I just popped in to say, I think what Vegeta's doing is called weaponized incompetence. Chi-Chi says that's what I do about the dishes. But I don't know how to weaponize incompetence anyway.
Yeah. Dad, you're fine. Thanks for calling.
Yes, Kakarot, always a pleasure.
We can handle this. All right. Maybe the problem is that I'm not punching you in the stomach, Vegeta.
Ha! That's funny.
Okay. It's not a joke.
Yes, it is. Bang! All right, that one didn't work either.
He just puts a clown nose on Gohan.
Piccolo, did I do it? I fused this idiot with a clown.
Let's see. Piccolo would be like, I mean, that's what I do. And it worked.
Yeah, Piccolo would be so down for that joke. He's like, works every time.
Yeah, I can't be mad at your methods, Vegeta. They produce results.
Just a couple of green dads, am I right?
All right, I'll high five that. So then,
All right.
Yeah. Go ahead.
So we're back. We cut back to Capsule Corp. Goku is like, all right, everybody, I'm going to take you all to the lookout via instant transmission. He does an in-flight manual style, like, all right, everybody, please connect to me, Goku, for your trip to the lookout. Remember, you have to be touching me for instant transmission to work.
Interesting. He's very much more simple. The main event of this is Bulma like, Mom, Dad, aren't you coming with us? And Dr. Priest is like, no, we're not going to leave our pets. You could take them. I don't know. It seems like you have one cat. The end. And then
Banshee is like, oh, Bulma, even if we do meet a gruesome end at the hand of Majin Buu, you can always just wish us back to life with the Dragon Balls. So we're going to stay here.
That is the richest thing anyone's ever fucking said.
The privilege. The privilege.
Death may be a lark, dear. I'm curious to experience it.
Like the millionaire on fucking Gilligan's Island. Mm-hmm. Oh, what an experience. Purgatory for me.
I've trained these. I mean, kind of Dr. Brees is doing a little bit of like, I train these lizards to serve drinks.
Bulma, don't you know? I've worked with all the dogs and cats. They're going to put on a show of West Side Story tomorrow. I can't miss it. Scratch is the lead.
I've worked them to the bone for this production.
I would just die to see like just a little animation of Scratch like doing a two-step. Oh, I love this part, Bulma. Are you sure you don't want to stay? You could get wished back to the with the Dragon Balls too, you know.
Yeah, you haven't died yet that I know of.
Bulma, you should try it. Maybe it'll work for your figure.
We'll wish you. Yeah, we'll just wish you back at whatever age you want. There has to be some caveat.
There has to be a caveat.
But what did you say?
No, I was just gonna say Yamcha's just like looking on, being like, "Yeah, I guess I'm only bean rich, not ball rich."
You can't be brought back to life, but you can be healed.
You can be healed with beans.
Yeah.
But just like the quote, even if we meet a gruesome end at the hands of Majin Buu. It is telling that is the couple that gives Bulma her bravery. You know, that's where it comes from. It's because I would have been like, get me up there.
Yeah,
I'll climb the tower myself, goddammit.
Don't you want to meet God?
I would love to meet God. I heard he's like chill and he's still growing. That's awesome.
From a scientific standpoint, you're not curious.
Yeah.
Dr. Braves.
Also, I hear Popo the Genius is up there. He might do a show.
It's his first live performance.
Turn his TV off. Turn his TV off. I dropped the YN because Popo the Genius is cleaner.
GNS, yes. On Reddit, it's just PPDG.
Yes. All I ever wanted was a black Nimbus cloud.
Look, I'm excited for this album, is what I'll say.
I mean, it's got to drop any second now. You know it's real when Future tweets about it.
Chi-Chi then invites Videl. It's like, aren't you coming along? And Videl's like, oh, yeah, of course.
Yeah, I don't want to die.
Yeah. No thought for it. I was like, are we going to get like, but what about my dad? Nope.
Not even a little bit. Not even a hesitation or looking in the direction of the stadium.
Yeah. And then everyone transmits to the lookout, and the final scene is just Bobbity continuing to ride Boo, saying, "Shall we begin, Boo?" And
yeah,
didn't you? I think you've been beginning.
I feel like we were getting those like little flying runners, but now maybe finally we're gonna have to see Boo do some real evil stuff.
It's right now it's been comic bad. It's been comically
Right.
evil.
Yeah.
Some morbid humor from
And the
Boo.
fact that it bothers and terrifies Bobbity is also fun for the audience. So it feels like the last two episodes, I mean, this one and the last one, give us all the stakes, give us all the variables, and we're ready to reset for the next like run of schemes. It's like there's going to be training montages, there's going to be Boo battle montages. Kibito is now on the hunt for the Supreme Kai, who's on the hunt for Gohan. And we got to see what those little Super Saiyans get up to.
They're taking a nap. They had a hard day at the beach.
God, nothing tires out children like the beach.
Oh, man. That car ride home from the beach in a wet towel. Sandy
Wet
ass
towel,
feet.
Sand caked on your feet. By the time you get home, it dries and somebody's going to carry you inside.
Oh, I think it was when we got home from the beach, it was like, we're going to hose you down like a gremlin so you don't get sand in the house. The vacuum's already getting pulled out to clean the car.
Yeah. The simpler times. But this is simply a wonderful episode, despite the continuity errors and being off model. I did enjoy the pace of this exposition episode.
They sped it along. I was surprised when it ended. I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah. It's like, it's really interesting to, and we don't do research on this show, so if you kind of know the rollout of these episodes in real time in like the early 2000s, if there were like if there were things about
Here?
Toonami,
Okay.
yeah,
The state
You know?
release.
state release. That's what I'm saying, because I know Toonami, the state release. I think Nick has mentioned like things were released out of order, reruns were put in the middle of the Boo saga and stuff like that, and so. It speaks to why this was lauded as like one of the worst sagas, but watching it back in real time, there's some really interesting Dragon Ball themes that don't seem to get touched on in like Super or like the movies in a way. Just like you pointed out, like before superheroes, it would have been really weird for anybody to just wish, even a bad guy, to get their wish granted of like, I want to be the strongest in the universe. Like it was weird, but here we are.
Yeah. We have like what, about 50 episodes left of Dragon Ball Z?
That's crazy.
Which is about a year? Holy cow.
That's crazy talk. And what a year it's gonna be. Heck, what a summer it's gonna be.
Yeah.
Because like that's it. We're ending the Dragon Ball episode talk. And I'm gonna jump in hard because we gotta plug a big thing that's coming up. It's probably gonna be the only thing that we talk about other than Tokyo Treat Co. So if you want a Japanese snack subscription box sent right to your door, you can go to team.tokyotreat.com/Kame. Use promo code KAME at checkout to get $5 off your first Tokyo Treat box. Get Japanese snacks that you can only get over there, sent all the way to where you are. And we are going to be at TechoCon in Pittsburgh. If you are going to TechoCon at the Pittsburgh Convention Center downtown, we will be doing a live taping of our podcast, complete with bingo, games, and prizes. We've got our own panel. It's going to be July 25th at 4 p.m.
4:30 somewhere at the David L. Lawrence Convention Center in beautiful Pittsburgh. Wait, hey, hold on real quick. I see that the schedule has been officially posted, so I can tell y'all right now that on Saturday, July 25th, you can find us at a place. You can find us from 4:30 to 5:30 p.m. on panel room 9. Over there. I don't don't travel specifically for us.
I mean, Aaron says don't. I say do whatever your heart feels.
Oh, here's what I do. I just got to give the link.
Drop that link.
I'll give in the show description. There'll be a link to our specific panel. But yeah, we're doing a live show. Come check it. If you're in the area and you're going to TechoCon, if you know someone who's going to TechoCon, tell them to stop by.
Yeah.
You can look, you're going to win stuff. That's it. That's essentially it.
Heck, all you got to do is show up and you get a chance to win some stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Seems like a great deal to me. If you're already going to be there, just head on over to Panel 9 on Saturday, July 25th at 4:30 p.m.
Yeah. Why just, right before dinner. Great time.
Oh, my God.
Mm-hmm.
Because we're going to fill you up with comedy goodness.
Yeah.
And Dragon Ball talk. Oh, it's going to be so much fun.
Yeah. Go out to ask me about restaurant recommendations. I'll tell you, not downtown.
There's one.
That was fine. There's a. I'm realizing I'm just like, do I like any restaurants in Pittsburgh?
Save it for the show. We gotta make the hometowners feel welcomed and seen. We gotta pander with some specifics.
We do. But yeah, that is the main thing. Of course, you can go listen to Thinking Too Hard About Anime, my other podcast that I do with Noah Cardin. I think a new episode should be out later this week as of this recording. I think that's all of my things. Vince, you're a busy lad of both stage and screen. What's going on?
I would say keep an eye on the Boogie Manja YouTube channel for clips from Fine. We just did our first half of season 13. Quite a run of 3 shows. We've got show 2 online right now. Follow at Fine .sketch comedy on Instagram. And enjoy the hilarity of that group. They're very, very funny people.
Can I do something real quick?
Sure.
Show 2. There you go. That's for Vince.
That's just for me, and I really, really liked it. Ooh, it makes me think I have to buy a figure of that pose. Anyway, but yeah, check that out. And hopefully as this comes out, July 2nd at Littlefield in Brooklyn, UC Black Show is performing out there at 8 p.m. Not live streamed, but a great live show. I think if you look at their page, they got Zach Cherry to do the show again. So check that out if you're in the Brooklyn area, Brooklyn stand-up, Brooklyn Improv, and also probably some stand-up. So check that out. But that's really it. That's all I got for right now.
Yeah. Then let's get out. Let's get to the lookout. We got to get to the safety.
The Goku plane is about to take off. So
put our phones away.
So whether you are building roller coasters with ramps, or you're leaving the fate of the universe in the hands of 2 little scamps,
ooh, you can say scamping lad and lass.
You gotta
keep fighting. Sami Zayn is the undisputed heavyweight champion. Woo! No, wrong music.
Oh,